Okay, I hope everything is working just fine. And hello everyone, and welcome to a new Way of the Hunter live stream. Today we are going to try and hunt some reindeers. And let me just find my way out first. Okay, here we go. So I should be waiting a little bit more until some else people join as well. Then I will be starting a little poll of our own to ask you whether I should be playing at the highest difficulty or not. Let's try and find our location as well. That was around there, right? So we should be finding some locations first as well. So today we are going to try and hunt some reindeers. Oh, hello Moody. Hi, how are you? So I have got myself an SM-12, as you can see here. It is a really cool weapon for tier 6 animals such as red deer. And we are going to try and first locate some red deers. And if we can manage that somehow, then we are going to try and hunt one, bag one. So I have a location at hand. I have scouted the area first, but hey, how are you, Tuche? Thank you. Thank you for the vote of confidence, I can tell you that. I'm not going to scare any animals, okay? You'll see this time. You'll see it. I won't be scaring. Those deers won't be spooked. And I probably in a minute I will be spooking some animals, but still. So I have been, as you can see, scouting this area. Yesterday we only had this part. Now we have up here, but unfortunately this is a private area. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. So this is a private area, hence I cannot hunt here. That's the bad news. I have a red deer area here, a resting zone. Bad news, we can't hunt there yet. I need to do a mission. I won't be showing you missions. If you wish, I can show you that, of course, but as of now we are still going with our no spoiler, not any kinds of spoilers gameplay through. So still I'm not going to show you any missions. I will just try and find some red deer need zones and then try and hunt some. I should have an easier time, I hope. I am hoping, because these open fields, like, would you look at that, I can see up here around 2 kilometers, so I should be have an easier time at least. I am playing on adventure mode right now. What else should I say? What else should I have SM-12, as I said, for tier 6 animals. I haven't even hunted with this yet. I was grinding beforehand and hunting some mule deers, whitetail deers on Nez Perce just to get some of this cash moving in. So I have my SM-12. That's about all, really. So we need to find some need zones first. I believe they are into those foresty areas. I am not yet sure. I get this reference. Yes, like the white shirt. Yeah, I get this office reference. Good one. So I am playing it adventure, as I said. I may or may not change it along the stream, and this time I really plan to make this one a short one. I'm not sure how it goes. Maybe it will be another 3-hour stream, so I really can't make promises, as I can't make promises that I won't be spooking animals. But we shall see. So I will be running along the road because there shouldn't be any animals around here. Sorry, I'm still coughing here and there. I still haven't gotten perfectly healthy yet. So let me check from this hill as well. Hi Mario Popoichi. By the way, I try to always call you by your names, but if I am butchering your names, please excuse me. I really am trying my best. I hope I didn't butcher your names. So what we are going to try and do is get into those woods area. I have a point of interest there and a red fox need zone. Maybe we can try and hunt a red fox. Can we? I have my tier 5? Tier 5, yes, Remington 783 with me. Other than that, I have this weird bug that is giving me a hard time with this animation. I'm not sure if it will be a persistent one, if it will go away in the day 1 patch, but it just keeps on repeating these actions, this animation. So if you keep seeing me doing this, like not being able to... Okay, let me try and replicate it again. Okay, it's not doing it. Okay. The game is just proving me wrong every single time. Like I said the other day, that we will not be able to find any animals at that need zone, and we were able to find some. So game is just trying to prove me wrong. Yeah, definitely. I definitely agree with you. I love this game as well. B, it is the best hunting game I've ever played. C, it still needs some refinements here and there. Yes, I will definitely agree with all of your statements. Because there are some minor bugs, there are some things that could be added to the game. Like, we have been talking a lot about this in the Discord, in the official Discord. Yes, it's one of the best hunting games ever I've ever played, and I think I've heard something. Okay, nothing. It has a really good foundation. It has a really solid gameplay mechanics. Just some things could be added, some things could be changed, some mathematical values could be changed behind the codes. I don't know, but some things could be added, some minor bugs here and there, of course. But that is to be expected. This is still an early build, but in its core, in its foundation, I am loving the game. Definitely, it requires you to... Okay, what is that sound? I keep having that sound effect, but... Yeah, that loud water sounds are really starting to bother me as well. I at first didn't really care about it that much, but after a while it just starts to get to you. Like, you are getting near to a lake, it's just... Then you are getting away from it and it's just silence. And yeah, I believe most of these are going to be solved at the day 1 patch. And I know for a fact that developers are notified about the animation speeds, such as aiming down the sights and so on and so forth. So I believe, yeah, they are quite good ASMRs as well. Like, you can just stop by a river and just listen to it, but you just gotta lower the volume a bit, or you might hurt your ears. So first thing Hi, how are you? How are you, Rafe? So first thing I'm going to do is trying to find whatever this is, probably a campsite. I am guessing... Okay, what am I doing? Oh. Nature is blocking me once again. I hope the thumbnail is fixed, by the way. I forgot to set a thumbnail, then set it while I was live. So it should be in Transylvania. Oh, really cool, really cool. I always like to hear those kinds of stories. Oh, good morning, by the way, Rafe. Okay, get your coffee ready. It might or might not be a long stream, I don't know, so get your coffee. Enjoy, sit back, relax, whatever you are going to do. And as for your country, Mario, I will definitely say it is really cool. Like, I would love to have my country added in a game that I love as well. It's always cool to have your culture represented in a correct way in a video game or any media outlet, really. It should be really cool, I get that. And Transylvania, by the way, is beautiful, I must say that. I have never been to Romania, but from what I can see in this game, like, definitely, if I were to ever go to somewhere in Europe, in those kinds of areas, I will definitely go Romania. Like, this game sold me Transylvania, that's for sure. Okay, so what we are going to do... Yeah, Transylvania is definitely a cool choice. It has really good folklore, it has a good traditional background. Yeah, one of the developers, the community manager Mikal, said that it was really a cool place, and they really didn't think of anything else when they thought about it. Yeah, it has really a beautiful nature as well. I didn't know it either. Really, I wasn't aware. It is my ignorance, of course, but I wasn't aware it has such a beautiful environment. And what is this area? There is a question mark here, which means a point of interest, but it's a lake. Okay, so this is Great Ball. So this is a point of interest. There are some points of interest in the game where you can just check out. These are cool spots where you can just enjoy the nature, and it's one of those. What was its name again? Great Ball. Great Ball. Cool. So about that, Michael, I have read that there are some collectibles in Transylvania, especially. I have yet to find them. Yeah, best camping area, that's for sure. I have yet to find any of the collectibles. I am guessing they might be informative about the culture, about the locations, but thus far I haven't found anything as such. There are some cultural notes here and there in story missions. Yeah, always gotta think camping first. There is this beautiful lake down here, right? I wonder if there are any need zones down here. I mean, there are some stuff like we have seen the other day, like garlic, an obvious reference to vampires and such, but I think there are some more Easter eggs. I just haven't found them yet. I wonder what those collectibles are as well. Do we have any animals in the surrounding? What hour is it? Okay, let me check. I haven't checked this. How did I forget about it? So it is around 6 p.m. in the game, and we should be looking for their eating zones. Oh, that's really cool. So there are many actually. I might return back to the lodge. In a second we might check all of those private pests as well, But that's really cool. That's really interesting, yes. It should be somewhere around here. Oh, I believe we can see some. So, Lalele Field is locked, another locked region. I don't know what it will be, how it will be named after in the private pass. But it's really good, really cool. I always admire when games go the extra mile with cultural appreciation, really. And when they get it correct, it's always good news. I am guessing there will be some need zones over here. So better to check here. But first let's discover this hunting stand. I have just learned about this other way marker as well. If you press X, if you hold X, you can use this tracking marks. These blue ones you get to have more than one with these. That's really cool when tracking. I have been using it in my grind earlier today. As I said, I have been grinding some money, and I have spent all of it on SM12, Steyr SM12, and I have literally 60 in-game money units now. I am practically poor in this game. Yeah, that's something not really nice. Yes, definitely, I have been using them a lot. I really couldn't find any buttons for it at first. So this is a Eurasian badger drinking zone as well. I couldn't find it at first because there are no keybinds at this point in the game. But then I saw a post in either Reddit or in Discord saying that you can press X you can hold X to put those markers. Those are really cool. I am really liking them. I wish I had the private pass to that this higher area up here, Aurora Woods, because around there we have this, Lalele Field, because we have a red deer zone there, but I can't use it right now. I have really no idea. I have no idea. I am hoping I won't. I am truly hoping I won't, because like you can see here, I have hunted like 40 animals thus far. 45? Yes, 45 animals thus far. And I have hunted a badger. Okay, this is an extra note. I really hope I won't, but it might just as well be. I am preparing myself for such a result, really. But best case scenario, we will just get to keep the game and there won't be any progress losses. I am trying to explore the area for red deers. I really have no idea where to find them right now. I have, like I said, found them once, but that was in a private area. By the way, I won't be I will be hunting anything that comes my way. I'm just trying to particularly focus on red deers. And here we find some red deer tracks. Brilliant. Oh, those are some droppings. They dried out as well. So what we should be doing is... Which way does it lead? I think the other way around, right? It leads to this way, but both ways might lead us towards a need zone. So I will follow it, although I know these tracks lead the other way around. Some even lead this way. So let's try and find a need zone. I am guessing there will be one. Because like 7 out of 10 times whenever I track animal footprints, I have found some very nice need zones. And here we are. Here we are. I have already found some. So this is a red deer resting zone in a public area, which is really good. Really good. Okay, I have been looking for this right now. So let's mark around here. And I think I should be returning back to my lodge. I wish we had found a campsite though. I wish we had. Should I check here as well? Yes, you can see. Yes, BG. At ranger difficulty, you can also see markers without... you can also see compass and markers without without checking the main map as well. In my video, I closed all HUD. So in HUD settings here, you have a setting to close HUD compass. If you close this one, I believe either that or something along these ones closes markers as well. So because of that, I wasn't able to see. But either way, you can see them. You can see your markers on the map, such as these. So you can just mark them through your scope, then check on the map. I used that in the video as well, if I remember correctly. So I will be checking this point of interest really quick. Another problem, by the way. Really quick. If it's a campsite, it's perfect news. Then we have a really close by area that we can just check. It disables hunter sense completely. For HUD, there are still some HUD elements, such as compass, such as I don't know, these stances, wind marks, and such. Those still stay there. The only thing that it forces you to disable is hunter sense, which is you know, this section, this highlighting, blood highlighting stuff. Blood tracks. Another problem. Oh, great news, Mario. I'm really happy for you. I believe if you are liking what you're seeing right now, if you like, I don't know, if you have watched my pure hunt gameplay videos or hardcore series that I just released today, if you like what you are seeing, right now, you won't be disappointed. I can tell you that. If you go into it with too much of expectations, like some people expect really realistic stuff that might be added along the way, that just didn't make it into this cut, this build yet, you might get disappointed if you expect too much. But if you are liking what you're seeing right here, if you like, I don't know, virtual nature. By the way, I'm hearing something and I've spooked some red deers. Well, Moody, I have failed to keep my promise. I have failed to keep my promise, I can tell you that. There we are. I have already spooked some animals. For those of you who have just joined, we have this little joke between us that I keep spooking animals. Thank you, Leon Alexandra. Oh, great to hear that. I really appreciate that. I am really grateful to hear that. These kinds of comments really make my day. Like, you don't know how much I appreciate this. Because my main goal is to show you the gameplay. If you like it, this is great. Yeah, I find it way more immersive as well. Definitely, I agreed. By the way, this rock formations, brute rocks. Okay, this is a point of interest as well. Michael, I am seeing you laughing here. But, okay, it wasn't my fault, okay? I was just checking around. It wasn't my fault that they got spooked. But at least we know they are there. At least we know they are in the surrounding area. Which is always good news, I guess. Okay, you know what? I will try and find those guys. And I will hunt one to show you that I am not a Bigfoot in the game. Okay, I have found some Mouflon tracks as well. By the way, returning to your comments, yes, I really enjoy immersive simulation-like gameplay as well, so that's why go-to choice in terms of my personal preference. Yeah, definitely. It makes for a fun time, Michael. It makes for a fun time, especially when you're streaming and you are known to spook animals all the time. Okay. I am really liking immersive gameplay styles in my own playthroughs, but I am right now in adventure difficulty. Even that is a challenge, which I like. I am using adventure right now to showcase each and every single element of the game. Some people might not like ultra realistic gameplay. I know many of you do, but some people might not. Some people might want to see hunter sense, and it also makes my job easier when tracking as well. So that's my go-to. Hi Serge. Hi. By the way, I keep saying this, but if I am butchering your names, please forgive me. I have no idea. Sometimes I just am trying to read your names, but sometimes I can butcher that. What's the lowest difficulty level? Lowest is Explorer. I have never tried it. Explorer is set to be for people who just want to enjoy the nature. Like, it's in the description of the game as well. If you just want... Yeah, I want to show the ranger difficulty, yeah. In the game's description in Steam, you can see that it's a red deer eating zone as well. Brilliant. You can see that they really wanted to be enjoyable for those of you who just want to see a virtual environment, virtual nature experience as well, which is something I admire. I have spotted Mouflon on yesterday's stream. I unfortunately spooked them. Okay, I am ashamed to say this, but I have spooked them. I have seen them. They look brilliant. They look fantastic. I have just spotted some tracks as well. I haven't spotted them this playthrough, not yet. Not in this session. Yes, I mean, in hardcore is really cool. Ranger mode, I mean. Hunter, I have never played. I have played in Adventure, as I am doing right now. Adventure is cool for those who, for those of you who wish a challenge, but also want to use Hunter Sense and other stuff that this game provides. Explorer, I have never really tried. I don't have experience. I have experience in both Adventure, second easiest one, and Ranger, the hardest one. And yes, I'm not sure why not all of the streamers are using Ranger mode. I guess because they want to show the game to its full potential. They don't want to, and we have spooked some Mouflons. Yes, right as you asked, I have spooked some, and I am fulfilling the prophecy, I guess here. And we have some calm red deers. Okay, I want to hunt some Mouflons. I will be returning back to this position. But I have some calm red deers, as the premise of this live stream is hunting red deers, I really want to check if I can hunt one. So let's try and get as close as we can to a red deer. So around 287 meters, that distance. Yeah, it's a really good idea to start with adventure. It's the default mode as well. It just forces you to use it at the very beginning, at the very start, until you finish the tutorial missions. Sorry, until you finish the story missions, you really don't get to choose a territory. So you can't start with Transylvania because the game wants to show you its story first. So after you get used to the mechanics, after you get used to seeing need zones, how animals make sounds, etc, etc, then I would recommend... Red deers are spooked from this distance? Wow. This is my first experience with red deers, by the way. I have yet to hunt some. So this will be my first ever red deer hunt. And they run around this part, right? I'm trying to mark some locations that they probably ran off to. By the way, the coolest thing happened today, off stream, off record. I have been trying to grind, as I said. Okay, this is a bug. I have been trying to grind some money in the game, and I have had a really open, clear field in front of me, and I shot a mule deer, if I remember correctly, or a whitetail. And it just, when it's shot, it just got tired, exhausted really fast. It stopped somewhere. I think it lost some blood over there as well. Then when I tried to rush towards it, it ran a little bit more. So it didn't really die, but it got really exhausted really fast because it was bleeding, which is a really cool mechanic. And after a while of, after a couple of meters more running, it eventually fell down. So this goes to show you that animals really get, really bleed out over time if they run. At least that's what I gathered. So we know there are some red deers over that way. I really don't know when to go to slow crouching mode. I'm crouching right now, but there are two modes of walking if you don't know. One is this very slow one, and the other is rather fast walking like crouching mode. You should be switching to slower one when you are really close to some animals like elk and red deer. Tier 6 animals in general are really keen on their senses. They spook over 200 meters, and it's just not me, okay? Okay, Michael, I'm seeing you right there. It's just not me. They just get spooked easily. It's just not my fault. Okay, let's try and get over this hill in a rather fast fashion. Yes, I should really be focusing on them, George. I should really be focusing on them. Like, let's check one, okay? What do I have? I have to travel 4 more kilometers in this stance. Yes, I should really be focusing on those, but I really didn't try to grind them yet. But yeah, that's a good suggestion, thank you. I have some of them, like as you can see here, like these 4 are unlocked. So these give me some less visibility, less noise when crouching, etc, etc. But I have yet to unlock most of them. Let's try. I mean, this game is all about, most of the time, when you don't have most of the perks, when you don't have most of the stuff unlocked, it is just scouting, tracking, and then trying. It's just doesn't give you 100% chance of success all the time. You just gotta try it. If the circumstances are right, you get to make that shot, you get to make that perfect shot, perfect hit, and you get to bag that animal. But it doesn't always happen. I believe they are down here somewhere. I am not sure if I want to slow down here. They might be really far away as far as I know. Yeah, definitely. African map is something that I wish. Definitely something that I wish. I really would like to have a snow map and an African map. as we know, there will be two DLCs, one being 64 square kilometers and the other one being 100. I really would wish if the 100 kilometer squares one, if that one would be an African map, and if they can manage it, if they can capture the atmosphere right, I believe it will be great. Yeah, an African map will be, it's definitely one of my top 10 wishes for this game. Okay, I am rushing it a bit because I'm afraid that you guys are going to get bored quickly if I just play it like walking simulator, but it's just what it takes really. You just can't just go around and get to shoot animals as easily as Call of the Wild, for example. Compared to Call of the Wild, I feel like I have been spoiled, really. Like, there were so many things that made your life way easier in the expense of losing realism, of course, with Call of the Wild. And there are some red deers. Okay, there we go. Step by step. So let's scout the area first. I have some females, some rather young and trophy rating 1 animals. I think this is the area in the trailers as well, right? I love Eurasian lynxes. Like, definitely. I loved hunting them in Call of the Wild as well. Like, one of my favorite animals to hunt. They just look beautiful. They are just so fun to hunt. I don't know, I really like Eurasian lynx. And you can see in some of my very previous earlier videos about Call of the Wild, I have tried hunting some diamonds, Eurasian lynxes. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, but I got my first diamond with... Was it brown bear? I think it was brown bear. With brown bear, yes. While trying to hunt a Eurasian lynx, that is. So there is a female adult. By the way, as I was saying, I think this is the area in the trailers, right? Like where they shot the red deers. Like this. Unbelievably looks like it. Was it this area, I wonder? Or was it just a similar area? By the way, I haven't used SM12 before. So if you know its effective range, I would really appreciate it if you just write it down. Because it seems like it should be effective in this range, but I'm not sure. I don't want to botch my chances at shooting my first ever red deer. I can try my luck with that guy if this distance is alright. But I really want a better sight, really. I don't have a shooting lane. So we know there are some beautiful red deers beyond this little hill. So I am moving unbelievably slowly. Maybe I should move towards a little bit to the left. Maybe we can get a good sight. 200 meters is fine. Okay, brilliant. I just need a shooting lane then. Okay, all I need is seeing one right now. Because with Remington 783, the gun I'm used to from the very beginning... Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. 300 meters is fine. Because with Remington 783, the .243 caliber gun, you really shouldn't be making any shots above 150 meters. It just loses a lot of its power because of the hit energy, distance stuff. So all I need right now is spotting one. And I believe they are right on the edge of this little hill, right down there. I wish I'd known this earlier. I would have taken the shot, but at least we get to enjoy the scenery, I guess. My only wish is that I hope we won't miss these guys. They move really fast when they are just moving from need zone to need zone. So I am trying to be really cautious here, but I hope I don't miss those guys, because it might take us a while to get them back. I think we'll make it, just in a snail's speed. So in the meanwhile, I can just ask you guys some questions. What animal would you like to hunt first when you get your hands on the game? What do you want to hunt? Because I've seen a lot of people saying a lot of different animals. It really is a personal choice, I guess, and I really wonder what do you want to hunt when you get your hands. Okay, I have heard a red deer. The shoulder blades. Okay. I will probably try and make a double lung shot if I can. I think we should be able to get there in 2 minutes. I hope. Because I really can't move faster than this. I have faster crouched my way towards them and they really get spooked easily. Okay, they should be somewhere around there, right? Oh no, that's to the right. Somewhere down there we should be able to really easily see them. I hope you understand why I'm so cautious with my pace, because I really don't want to miss my chances at finding red deers again, as we have found them just right here at a beautiful, beautiful spot, and the weather is fine, wind is in my favor. We might not get to find them in, I don't know, the next 15 minutes again, so just trying to pick up my pace slowly, slowly and slowly. By the way, it's around 8 PM in the game and it looks beautiful. I think we should be able to see them in a second now. Any second now we should be able to see them. Because they were right under this hill. And there they are. Okay, there's a calm 150 meters away from me, a calm male red deer. At least we have a known location. This is always less stressful when you know when they are. Even if they are spooked, I have this estimation that tier 6 animals run around for 300 meters. If you stop running, of course, if you stop making noises. Lower tier animals goes around 100 meters to 250 meters. So even if they run right now, this tier 6 animals, red deers, they will be only going about 300 meters. So I'm not really afraid of spooking them. But I don't want to make it a miserable time for you, neither for myself. Some are spooked? How? Please tell me not all of them are spooked. If they're spooked, there has to be some reason, right? Because I have been moving unbelievably slowly. Let's try and see. Maybe I can make a shot here. Okay, I am guessing Michael is laughing right now at me. But I swear it wasn't my fault. Was it my fault? Did I do anything wrong there? I have been moving at this pace. And wind is in my favor as well. Why were they spooked? Honestly, like... And it's not even the highest difficulty. It's adventure. So I'm guessing they're around here. But I'm unbelievably disappointed right now. Unbelievably disappointed. That's really sad. Sometimes terrain is just not suitable for making a good shot, and it just botches your chances of making a good shot. And I think this was one of those cases where I had to really come really close and the animals just didn't have it. Red deers were like, no man, you are not coming. You are not coming anywhere near me. They are calm around 250 meters. Okay, that's good to know. I hope this time, right? Right, red deers. Please don't embarrass me. Let's close this. I believe it's really dark for you right now. I don't know how headlight affects your visibility in the game. Okay, rather fast crouching until 100 meters. Then we should be hearing more of them, where they are, what they are doing, etc, etc. I just hope you can see in your screens, because YouTube compression can be a bit too taxing in terms of when it's, especially when it's dark. And I really don't have any other option. Oh no, there's something horrible happened. Okay, it is. There was this bug in this early build. I know it's being fixed right now. You can get stuck in trees sometimes, and I thought it happened just there. Thank God we weren't stuck, because we would have to come all this way again. At least we only got away with spooking some red deers. I thought for a second a bug happened, because there is such a bug. I know it's being worked on. I have reported it as well. Red deers was one of my most wanted animals in terms of hunting first as well. I really want it to be something special as well. So going on stream, trying to hunt it for the very first time, seemed like a good idea. That's a cool story. Yes. Drive safe, by the way. Don't let me distract you, Michael. Don't let me distract you. But yeah, I was talking about you. It has gotten really dark. So what do we do? What do we do? I can either try and chase these red deers further, or I can just return back to my lodge, check out some other stuff, and return back to one of these beautiful eating zones or resting zones here. I can do either of these. Hi Jonas. Hi. Welcome. I have just been spooking some red deers. Other than that, not much. Let me check. I don't have a drinking zone for them yet. I haven't discovered it yet. I can guess. I mean, where could they have gone? There are literally there's only one river here. So probably along this way. So we can either go and sleep until they're one of their need zone times. But one thing I really don't want to do right now is going back to the lodge, simply because I don't have a campsite nearby. I will have to walk a long way. Maybe I can find them from here, from this overwatch point. Let's just check. I think I can hear some down there. 100 meters down. Okay, this is a steep cliff. And I can see some of them running, which is not always a good news, but right now it is. Okay, one thing I'm really worried about. Can you see anything at nighttime? Can you see what's on my screen? That's one of my biggest worries, to be honest. I can hunt nighttime. It's not a problem for me. I can find a way. But one thing I'm really afraid is you won't be able to see anything when it's dark and I'm using Hunter's Sense. I mean, I can use this as well, but I'm not sure how it affects my visibility for animals. I think I will use headlight. It's pretty dark. Okay, then it's settled. I'm returning back to the lodge. Okay. I won't make a. I want you to experience this firsthand as well. So let's sleep until. Give me a second. Let me check my encyclopedia. So for red deers, I have found some resting zones. I think between 13 and 17 is good enough because I have A resting zone, B a eating zone. So between these two, I think we should be having a easier time, maybe, hopefully. So I'm sleeping until 13:30, 1:30 p.m. and we should be trying and going to this place. So between these two places, I think we should be finding many red deers. At least we have found some. Maybe I can use car to a certain point. Let's mark here. Let's go to there with a car. Car is not that fast, by the way. I should note that. Okay. I should note that car is not really that fast. But it is something. It's better than walking. And I am a terrible driver. Okay, let's speed up the process now. Oh, I have scared some wild boar herd right over there. It's a beautiful sight, actually. To have these random, not generic, not fixed, static actions happening is always cool. So I really should be going really far. Let's remove this. We are going to head up. Yeah, they are fast. They are really fast, and they are really hard to get as well. I think I managed to get 1 or 2 wild boars thus far, and they are not easy to kill, especially if they are mature males. They can be hard to kill, and they're fast. So they can cover a lot of ground even when they're bleeding. One thing I don't like about vehicles in this game is they are extremely slow. Like, even for an off-road car, this is not fast. I don't feel like I'm going at a faster pace. Maybe that was intentional. I can guess it might be intentional simply because it's a huge map. They want you to explore it by yourself in time. So around the kilometers, I hope we should be okay. We should be good to go on foot. Okay, the car is really having a hard time, so I'm leaving it here. And for anyone joining new, I have my SM12 with me, and I have Remington 783, yes, with me just in case we hunt something smaller size. But we have some beautiful red deer spots, and we just reset the time to a more appropriate time for YouTube as well, because it was getting really dark. I have found some herds. I just didn't have a good shooting lane, so what I will try to do is find that herd again, shoot one mature male if we can find any, and we can improvise from there on. We had a really good chance at first, but I kind of blew it simply because I didn't know if it was good enough of a range to make that shot. I really didn't want to blow it up. Okay. I will slow down after I have reached this tracking marker. So until then, a little bit of running. So do you guys like Transylvania, or do you like Transylvania more than Nez Perce, or vice versa? Which one is your favorite thus far from what you're seeing from content creators, from me, from others? Do you like Nez Perce or Transylvania better? Or are you just waiting for the time that you get your hands on the game yourselves? For me personally, I really like Nez Perce for its mountains and mountainsides and beautiful lakes, and Transylvania for its open fields. Okay, we are really nearby right now. I should be marking it on the map as well. I feel like we are going to find some animals there. I can feel it. I wonder if those fallen trees... I haven't seen chamois. No, I haven't. I have yet to see any chamois. Okay, just tell me this. Is it chamois or chamois? I keep asking this, but I haven't got an answer yet. So, is it chamois or is it chamois? I really don't know how to pronounce it, and I have seen both on various sources, so I'm not sure. But in any case, I haven't seen them yet. But I am quite new to Transylvania map anyhow, so it's no surprise that I haven't seen it. And red deers are here. Okay, good news. Good news, red deers are here. Bad news, they are spooked. Good news, I know where they are going. Bad news, they are going far. Okay, they are going this way. I really wasn't expecting them to be around these parts really. But it's good to have them spooked here rather than up there. At least we now know that we should be looking for them around that part. Let me see if I can spot any. Trees are really making my life a lot harder. Sometimes, even though they are shown as spooked, they sometimes are calmed, but they are just alerted. At least that's what I experienced in Nez Perce in some cases. Like, it's just as spooked, but they don't move further away. I think it's one of those cases that we have an alerted red deer over there. It is around 250 meters, so I'm guessing... No, this is too far. I'm guessing around here. The coolest animal I have seen in this game yet is definitely mouflons. Mouflons. Definitely. They look so beautiful. I haven't hunted one yet, but I can try it in this stream. Whenever I can get my hands on a red deer first. But it's hard from all these very tall trees. Wow. Okay, Michael. Okay. I can take this. The game is coming out on 16th of August, in 2 days time, I believe. Not exactly sure when, as in time, if you're asking what hour of the day is it coming, it will be coming in when the store pages reset. So for Steam, I believe it's around 18 CEST, 6 PM CEST, I believe, on 16th of August. Simple answer is that. Hi Mike, there appears to be some fur variations, but I have yet to see any rare animals. I know about that melanistic bighorn. It's a mission. Are there random ones? I don't think anyone knows at this point. I don't think anyone knows. It has been confirmed that there are fur variations. I have seen many fur variations. such as older red deers are more brownish, whereas younger ones are a little bit more reddish. But in terms of rare ones, it's anyone's guess. We don't know. But there appears to be some missions. I have that mission as well. I just didn't complete it yet. Other than missions, I don't know. I hope there are. I hope there will be at least. There are some droppings here. Okay, if we are to track these, I believe we are going to find some stuff. I am like 90% sure we are around 150 meter radius of these red deers. I just can't prove it yet. So there is an eating zone here, right? So they should be moving towards there. I would guess at least. Yeah, I can get that, Greg. I can get that. I mean, I haven't been playing Call of the Wild for a while now, but I can get the feeling. It can get too predictable, too patternized after a short while, really. Like, I keep telling this about Call of the Wild, but I have been doing, like, I have been running around. Then when they are spooked in Call of the Wild, when the animals are spooked, they don't really run away too far, so I have been using it to detect animals around. And that is like a really cheesy way to play it, but it is there and I don't like it. You can't really do that here. You can't really do such easy tactics in Way of the Hunter. Yes, I really would like to see black bear fur variations as well because they look fantastic. Even I have only seen usual ones, but they look fantastic. They are like brilliant. I love the animations on... Am I spooking something? I am really scared right now. I am really loving how the animations look like, especially for black bears. Like the first time I saw a black bear, it was like perfect. Black bears look fantastic in this game. I hope fur variations would look as good as they look right now in normal variations. I really hope that for brown bear as well when it comes out. At the first, as you know, as many of you probably know, brown bear won't make it to the launch. But I really hope it will have many variations for brown bear as well. I'm really excited for brown bear as well though. Tier 6 animals are so hard to hunt, like, for real. They can sense you from distances no other animals can. And it is an added challenge. I am quite sure that many of you will like that. But I can't imagine them in Ranger difficulty right now. Maybe after I get some more of those perks, maybe it will make my life a lot easier. But right now, as of right now, it is unbearable. Okay, that pun was intended. There's a need zone here. Let's check. It is around 1425 in the game as well. So this is a Eurasian badger resting zone. Okay, brilliant. I believe I can hear some animal sounds in the distance. I believe they might be down here, right below me. I wouldn't be surprised if they get spooked in a second. Okay, I definitely heard something down there. I'm just checking around just in case if there are any spooked animals. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, what I'm going to try to do is get a good look at those deers. Even if they are spooked, even if they are running, I will try and land a shot. And some mouflon tracks. I am down to hunt some mouflon as well. I just really deliver on my promise of hunting red deers first. So we might as well track some mouflons. Just not right now, as we have a very good idea of where red deers might be. Where did I spook them? I mean, at least I know that this is not because render distance. Like in Call of the Wild, I would keep thinking whether if I am missing some animals because of the render distance or not. At least in here you can say, yeah, it's 400 meters. I should have been spotting them. I am really anxious of missing those red deers right now. And there they are. Oh my goodness, this is really becoming a meme, okay? This is really starting to become a meme right now. Where are they? Where are they? Which they... I mean, the second you think you lost them, they just get spooked. Okay, at least I know where they are now. Michael, I know you're laughing right now, but... I won't stop the stream until I get a red deer, okay? I'm telling you that. I won't be stopping until... Thank you, Lanani. Yes, that's correct. Typhoons are usually loud, so I am... Really, I'm just abiding by my name, right? I'm just doing what I'm told. I didn't get the memo where I should be silent or really quiet. So I'm just running around. I mean, the other day's streamer luck was so real. Like, I've been walking around and I would see a badger there and a red fox over there, and the shots would land directly. Well, thank you, Lanani. I hope you get to spook all the things in the game, Michael. Because karma suggests that after you laughed so much at me, that you should be spooking some animals for yourself as well. That's what karma says. I'm not saying it, okay? The hardest thing about this game, I would say, is when you don't know how... Yes, definitely. This might be a short stream. And this has been... How long have I been streaming right now? And 1 hour, okay. So in theory I should have stopped right now, but I won't. I will go until I get a red deer for myself. So even if it takes me 4 hours or 6 hours, I hope it won't take that long, by the way. I have to eat something as well. But until then, I will try my best. But I mean, there are some new viewers here, okay? I know there are some new viewers who are just joining, and I am just making myself look like a fool. Like, I know how to hunt, okay, guys? I know. I have hunted a couple of badgers, so that qualifies me as a professional hunter, I'm sure. But I really haven't had my luck with me with red deers yet. I can tell you that. At least I have some footage to prove that I can hunt in this game. Right? I have some previous videos. If you don't believe me, just not a problem, of course. I will try my best to get a red deer though. So this is a Eurasian badger, eating zone. That's all great to know, but I really want to hit red deer right now. Definitely, Lanani. Deer see red whenever I am at 300 meters radius of them. They don't even have to hear me. They are just trolling me right now. They're just playing with me. They are just laughing at my mortal senses while they flex their abilities to hear me from over 200 meters. I mean, I have hunter sense in this game as well. Yes, definitely, their Typhoon senses are tingling whenever I am at around 300 meters of them. And there's a calm one. Okay, I haven't spooked this one. I swear I will get this one, okay? Okay, I won't swear. I might not get this one, but I will try my best. I swear on that. So 250 meters. They should be around there, right? I was so scared for a second that it was spooked once again. That I would genuinely go mad if they were spooked again. But at least these are calm. Okay, I am just going to take it so slow. You will be bored out of your lives, okay? I hope you won't. But I will just go as slow as I can because I really want to get this red deer right now. This game really has that effect on you that you have to put so much effort in every single... Okay, I can see one. Okay, I am not even caring that it's a female. I don't even care that it is around 200 meters. I am taking a shot. There they are. There it is. Okay, we have hit our first red deer. I mean, okay, you might judge me because I should have hit a male maybe, but considering my previous records of not being able to find any red deers around, I think you'll excuse me for shooting a female. Thank you, Michael. That's really not unnerving. That's definitely not making me more uncomfortable. Thank you, small man. I think it was a long shot, right? It should be at least medium amount of blood with tons of blood in the surrounding. And we have medium amount of blood, no impurities though. That's kind of a bummer. But let's mark it. What are those? So pink blood. What does pink blood mean though? Do you have any idea what pink blood means? I know that if it is green, it might mean you have its stomach or intestines. Am I going in the wrong direction? I don't know that either. So it ran this way, right? So I should be following the tracks towards here. Though the blood seems to have gone this way. Okay, this is brilliant information. Thank you, Lanani. Thank you. That's great to know. So I have tons of blood over here. I think what they did was... There was this movie, and... Yeah, definitely, Greg. Definitely, it's all about fun. But if I don't get one, I won't have any fun. So it's all about fun. As long as I get to kill a deer. And we have tons of stains over here. Some more over here. Let me check very slowly. And imagine me losing tracks after searching for a searching for a deer for this long. I would definitely go mad. Like if I lose tracks right now, I will genuinely go mad. There are some droppings here which are fresh, but I don't think these belongs to my... Okay, this might take a while, but Once again, bear with me. But I will find this one, I promise. So there must be some bloods here. Wait a second. Wait a second. I have had this before, and I'm hoping I am just having a problem seeing it, but I don't see any blood. Because I've had this before where blood disappeared suddenly. And I'm afraid it is happening again. No, don't tell me this is happening. Don't tell me, not right now. Not on stream, no. Okay, take a look around, guys. Do you see anything? Because I don't. Is it a yes for I'm seeing some bloodstains, or is it a yes I am not seeing any bloodstains? I hope it is former, because I really want to find this one. But even if it's not, I am just going to circle around. It's gone, right? Yeah, I will definitely write about that in the feedback section in Discord. This has happened twice to me now. At first I thought it was my inability to find tracks, but now it is not even with hunter sense. No, it's completely gone. Like, blood is completely disappeared. I have had this before as well on a record. Yes, I cut that part and just showed the part where I found it. Yeah, I'm going to try and head north, and maybe even if I'm not a huge fan of it, I will try and use photo mode, maybe because this is a really an extreme case where we just lost all bloodstains. Yeah, this has happened twice now. So there are some mouflons down there as well, but I want to check around if I can find this deer, because it was a good shot. I mean, animal doesn't disappear, by the way. I have found before, when I had it before, I was able to find the animal, but it was just by luck. I was just looking around and I found it by complete luck. So this time I should be trying the same again. So around 200 meters at most. Yes, you can. If you hold X, you can drop these blue markers. These are for tracks. Excuse me. These are for tracking, and you can drop more than once. For red ones, you can only use one. These are for exploration. I'm just using hunter sense because it shows you clearly where the downed animal is, but I don't have my hopes up at this point. I'm definitely so sad about this. I hope we can somehow. Thank you, Tuche. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it gives you an approximate idea about where the animal might have gone, Michael. So I am, like, as you can see here, I have made a couple of trackings before it all vanished. If we had a little bit more time, maybe we could get a proper pattern, but unfortunately... Okay, I think I'm going to do something I dearly hate. Yes, I have been coughing here and there. Sorry, I am still a little bit sick. I haven't completely healed up yet. So, but I'm trying to give you some sense of the gameplay, so it doesn't really matter. Maybe they appeared again, hopefully. Did they? No. No. Okay, I am doing something I hate, but it's an extreme case, so please forgive me about it. I can't see any bloodstains, so I will have to use photo mode to scout the area. I never do it, but I think this might be the case where we should be using it. Because bloodstains literally vanished. So I know... Where was I? Let me get back to myself. I know it went this way, right? So if I were a red deer, where would I go? Okay, thank you for understanding. Let me check this part as well. I guess we lost that deer, guys. Unfortunately, I guess we did. First thing after the stream, yeah, vampire got the deer. Definitely, Dracula got it. And it probably sucked the blood from the dirt as well. That's why we can't see it. So it is coming near to red deer's resting zone, resting time. So I will be trying and getting to their resting zones, so that we might get probably a proper one this time, hopefully. At this point I'm even okay with a mouflon. Vampire really would explain a lot of those stuff, like bloodstains suspiciously, mysteriously disappeared, animal carcass is not around. Well, I would say definitely a case of vampires here. Unfortunately, I have no experience in vampire hunting, so I don't know how to find them. Let me check around. Hopefully there are some more, so that we will get one on stream. I really want to get one on stream. I really want to harvest one, because otherwise it would be so sad that we wouldn't be able to find any because of a minor bug. I guess that's nothing huge, but I hope they are resting down there. I'm okay to even spooking some at this point. Like, get spooked so I know where you are. That kind of a deal. Yes, Michael. And there's an alerted red deer in the distance, which is brilliant news. It is not spooked, it is just alerted. Wind is kinda in my favor, so I think we can try this again. I hope this time around we will get it. As said before, I just had it once before, so I don't think it will recur. I don't think it will happen again. So I think if I can get to shoot one, that will be it. That will be our red deer for the day. I just can't see it right now because of the huge trees. I really would like that sort of a... By the way, I am seeing that. I really hope that's sort of a Halloween event. Really. Like, you have to hunt a vampire or something like that. Maybe not that, but it will be cool. Or Easter bunnies in Easter time. Okay, so we know there are some deers around 200 perimeter of our position. There is one there. Maybe I can shoot them through here as well. If I can get... I can see it. I can see it. I can definitely see it. I'm not sure if I can make a good shot though. I mean, I can try, but it will probably be a flash shot, which I really don't want. If there's something worse than losing your blood trails, it is making a poor shot, because then you won't have any good blood stains on the ground to track at the first place. Yes, definitely. I have seen it being asked for a lot as well. Maybe devs will notice it, and I think I will take this shot. This is a huge one. There we go. There we go. I hope it was a good shot. I mean, I tried to aim towards lungs. It wasn't really the best angle, but it was such a huge one. Wasn't a huge one? Am I seeing things? It had a huge pair of racks, if you ask me. So let's try and see if there are medium amount of blood. Hopefully there are, hopefully. If not, we might try and shoot it again later on. We might track it. So it was around here when I shot it. please tell me... Oh, wait a second. Please tell me there are no bloodstains. That will be the worst case scenario. It was around here, right? Streamer luck is completely not on my side today. Let me check around first. It was around 200 meters as well. It should have been at least a hit. So it was here. It went somewhere around there. Let me check around. That wasn't a hit. That didn't make any bloodstains. I genuinely feel bad right now. I know it's all about fun. Yes, we talked about this, but it's all about fun after you get your first deer, right? At least that's what I've been told. You can't have fun until you get your first deer. Yeah, tracking process is really fun, but unfortunately I think I missed. I don't know how and why, but I think I missed. And I'm unbelievably sorry for that. Like, it was right here, it was moving along this way. I made a shot around here, and I don't seem to see any bloodstains. So either it was a very bad shot, it was a disgusting shot, or I simply missed. Where is my streamer luck today? Tracking is really fun in this game, I would agree with that. As long as you make a good shot. I really am not in my element today, that's for sure. Maybe I should put this stream... I shouldn't put this stream as a VOD, maybe. This isn't going well, right? Eurasian badger eating zone, okay, that's a plus. A badger always makes me smile. And by the way, definitely is going to be a short stream. I swear I'm going to so shoot that singular deer I find next. It won't be going no further than a couple of meters. What is this? A Eurasian badger tracks. So if they were there and I spooked them around here, they either went up there, which I'm guessing that's the case. I hope, at the very least, I hope this stream shows you it's not that easy to hunt an animal. Like, I know I have had some very poor shots, very rookie mistakes here and there. Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's a beautiful story as well, Michael. And I think if any game ever comes close to those kinds of stories, I think this will be it, at least for a long while, because tracking is really hard. After you make your shot, finding where you made it, and looking for blood trails for hours on end. It just is a good experience. I just am not happy with my performance today. I mean, I'm overall angry at myself, not at the game. I just wanted to tell you that. But I hope this stream shows you that it's not easy. It's not like I have spawned here, let's go hunt at the water source and get 30 deers. I don't know. I mean, that's the whole vibe with Call of the Wild. That's the whole vibe I get with that game. I really love Call of the Wild, don't get me wrong. That's the game that I started to hunting games. Then I moved on to Classic, and now I am playing Way of the Hunter. I love Call of the Wild, but it's just not what I'm looking for in terms of gameplay. Like, I don't like... And red deers are down there. Okay, spooking is a good thing sometimes. You can put that on a shirt and write my name under it. Spooking animals is sometimes good. So I should be moving down there. Why I'm saying that spooking animals is good is simply because you get to learn where they are. Because I was blind beforehand, I had no idea where animals were. Now I know. At least I know where they will be 300 meters away from here. So, is there any other down here? No, those were older sounds. As I was saying, I mean, if any game comes really close to showing how difficult hunting is, I mean, don't get me wrong, I haven't hunted in real life. I don't have real life experience, but I know people that hunted in real life for years, and I know for sure that it is not an easy thing. I can appreciate the challenge behind it. I know that. And if anything comes close, if any game comes close to that feeling of a challenge, I think this game is it. If you're a really casual gamer, maybe set the difficulty to the Explorer, to the easiest. But even then, you won't be able to have that Call of the Wild style gameplay where you are just shooting 40-50 animals in an hour. At least I don't think it will be the case in the next couple of months or maybe year. Maybe after that some people will find some really easy tricks. I don't know yet, but for now, it is really not exploitable in that way. It's really a challenge to get every single animal you get. Sometimes you can come across them, you can have chance encounters, as I like to call them, but it never is that easy. And I've tried it in a video as well, where I tried to force the resting mechanic a bit, to keep resetting the time to drinking times around lakes, and it doesn't work, which is something brilliant. I really appreciate that about this game. I can tell you that. By the way, please ask me every single question you might have about the game. I will answer every single one of those. In my knowledge, of course. If I know the answer to that question, I will answer it for sure. Because we might have a hard time, as we are having a hard time trying to hunt some red deers. Please ask me anything. Ask me anything about the game. What do you like about the game? Just talk with me. Talk with me. Talk me through this. I'm really feeling bad about this right now. I mean, I have had the perfect chance at the very start of the stream as well. I just blew it. I just didn't know the range to shoot with SM-12, so I didn't take the shot. I wish I had taken the shot now. And the next time I take the shot, there happened to be some kind of a minor bug, which disabled me from following the tracks. So this is a red fox area as well. Nice to know, nice to know. So this happens to be an rather open area, which I can appreciate. My favorite place in the game so far is definitely... Have you seen that mountain goat video? That's mountainside... Okay, what was that? Mountainside area in Nez Perce Valley to the westernmost side of the map. That's my favorite thus far. Like, I didn't know this about myself, but I happen to be a really... I happen to love mountain hunting. The atmosphere is just so cool. The sight range is really cool. I don't know, it was the best place I've been to, in this game thus far. Other than that... Okay, I've been falling. Other than that, second best place is definitely to the northwestern side. There's a place called Yee's Cabin. That's a private landowner's area. That area looks perfect. Like, such a beautiful sight. I mean, there are... It's calm. Okay, thank God. I thought I spooked it for a second. I haven't started hunting elk. I have been near elk a lot in this game. I have tried hunting them once. I haven't pulled the trigger yet, simply because I didn't have proper gun for it. I didn't have the proper rifle for it. I have had this gun. Let me show you. Remington 783 from the very beginning. This is a 243 caliber gun. It is better for, let me check, raw deers, mountain goats, mule deers, whitetail deers, mouflons, bighorn sheep and such. and you really have to get too close to them, around 100 meters to them, to make a good shot at them as well. But for elk, it is not an appropriate gun. But for elk, I can tell you this, they are as skittish as red deer. Like, they will get spooked over 300 meters crouch walking. So I guess they are really hard to hunt. But I am guessing tier 6 animals overall are more skittish than lower tier animals. So do I enjoy hunting higher tier animals? Well, you tell me. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I definitely not enjoy not being able to hunt for 2 hours. I could tell you that. But it's partially my fault. It's partially my fault. Because I had a couple of chances, I just blew them. But I enjoy hunting with an added challenge, I could tell you that. So I enjoy hunting tier 6 animals, and elk is one of the tier 6 animals. Yes, definitely, I enjoy hunting badgers, so Minky, yes. Badgers are my favorite. I have hunted them with unfair calibers thus far. Like, I have hunted them with 243, which appears to be not an appropriate gun for badger hunting. But, I mean, I enjoy them. I just enjoy looking at them. I have a video scheduled for 16th. I am not going to launch it until 16th because it is a let's play video. It is a spoilered one. But in that, I am filming a couple of badgers in their usual life, which is quite cool as well. I mean, I like photo mode in this game quite a lot. No, it's the extra music is mine. I put it. No. But I know it's relaxing, so that's why I put it. I put it for occasions such as these, actually. Like, if there happens to be some moments where I am rather more silent, where I am not being able to hunt anything, that goes to calm me down as well. Are they spooked? No, they didn't. Okay, no. They start to make a lot of noise, so I am... No, don't tell me there's... Okay, you know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? I am really mad right now. I am going to try what has never been tried before. I am going to run and gun in this game. This is the least thing you should be doing, but this is an appropriate place, I guess. I will be taking a shot. And I don't regret it. There it is. I saw one. Where are you? Just show yourself to me. I'm just genuinely angry at myself. I'm just genuinely angry at these red deers. For God's sake, I mean, what can I say? Sometimes you just can't have it. And they are so fast. Get out, yeah. Okay, let's try and shoot one if I can. They're so fast. I haven't really noticed. They're moving extremely fast. Like, they have gone 300 meters in a second. This is... Wow. This depends solely on species as well. Species' behaviors change vary a lot depending on their class, their tiers, their, I don't know, physical features. Red deers are really fast, as it turns out. But the game turned to doom for real fast for me for a couple of seconds there. I was ready to shoot them down on sight while running. Yeah, deers are I believe they are really fit. Yeah, I mean, every single failure is a chance to learn something new, right? At least that's what I've been telling myself for the last couple of hours. I hope it's at least enjoyable for you to see me failing to hunt even a single red deer, but it goes to show how hard it is to hunt a red deer as well. But again, I am putting the disclaimers here. I have nearly been able to hunt a red deer. I just blew my chances a couple of times, and one time the game glitched. So I don't really blame myself 100%, I just blame myself 90%. And these years, genetically fitness means fitness gotta mean this, I guess. They can really good. They are really good at marathon running. Okay, gotta spook them again to know where they are. Please, please show me where you are, red deers. I am begging to. I think I just did that, Michael. I think I just did that. I think unknowingly I just did that. I believe they are somewhere down there on the open side. I just am not able to see them yet. Yeah, you are mentioning the bugs sound effects. Yes, definitely. I really like some bugs buzzing, and they're as annoying in this game as they are in real life. So that adds an additional layer of immersion, I guess. I swear, if someone comes up, okay, at least we know this was my intention, okay? I wasn't running because I was impatient. I was running because I wanted them to show themselves. That was all part of the plan. You gotta understand this. I am doing these on purpose. Okay? I am not just being an impatient. Yeah, flies and bees sound really cool, so Minky. I'm not being impatient or being a. I'm not doing a poor job at hunting. No, this is just me being 100% focused and making meta strategies, so to say. Well, even I didn't believe that. So around there. Yeah, I think if it happens in this game, that will be too realistic for many. I have read some reviews saying that this game is too realistic, that they haven't been able to hunt anything, and they were complaining about it. They gave around 4 or 5 points to this game, which is unbelievably unfair if you ask me. Like, just because you weren't able to hunt anything doesn't mean the game is any less good. Like, that is the worst review I've ever read, and I think I've shared it on Discord as well. That was a really funny review to read as well. They just said, like, hunting is being condoned in this game. It is not something good, and this game is not good. Like, it goes along these lines. It was really, really mind-numbing to read that review. I think it's a given when you are reviewing a game named Way of the Hunter that it is about hunting. It should be, at least. I mean, this game could work quite well as a virtual nature walk simulator as well. Like, sounds are perfect, just open up a music like I am doing right now. Some calm red deers, thank God. Please don't get spooked over my movements. Please, 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 for the love of God. Please, just calm down. I'm coming to hunt you. I'm not going to do anything bad to you. I'm just going to shoot one of you guys down. Please. At this point... Yeah, niche games are... I mean, hunting games are a niche on itself, and realistic hunting games, I guess, is a little bit more niche. But I really don't get the sentiments when people say this is too realistic. Like, I don't think any game can be too realistic. Like, if it's too realistic, it's a simulation, and it still is a game. It cannot be too realistic. If it's a too realistic game, then it will probably mean there are lots of chores and boring stuff in it, but I don't think this game is too realistic in the terms that I think it is the perfect combination of arcadiness and realism. Okay, there are some cool... Okay, I couldn't pronounce that. There are some calm red deers over 200 meters. Please, I am begging you, red deers, right now. I'm so low at hunting right now. I am begging to deers. How low could I get? How low could I get to beg to a deer to be shot? Wow, I am... yeah, yeah, but I think this was a cool aspect of Red Dead Redemption 2. You had to clean your guns every once in a while, which was really cool. I think one thing that this game could really adjust is maybe its slow crouching speed. It is really slow, like... yes, definitely. Definitely. No game is too realistic unless it's a tax-paying simulator. I am 100% with you on that one. I think I can army crawl my way through there. But it will be, like, unbelievably slow. Like, would you like to see that? Okay. There is a minor visual bug there. Like, would you like to see that? I'm unable to prone. Would you like to see this happen? Like, 45 minutes of proning down towards some red deer. I think even red deers would die of boredom if I proned towards them. Like, I'm quite sure red deers can die in this game because of boredom if you prone towards them. But I think I will prone down here. That's a good idea. Because we are around 150 meters towards them and they get spooked too easily, so might as well prone down. I mean... yeah, might still be faster than the last approach. I mean... I really would like to see bow hunting in this game as well. If they are spooked, I swear to God, I will change the map, okay? If they are spooked by me proning down towards them from 200 meters, I would call that too realistic, okay? Well, this stream turned into me ranting about how I am unable to hunt red deers real quick. I can tell you that. I mean, last approach was quite cool as well. I know this is the wrong gun. Yes, I wasn't going to hunt it with them. It's just because that would... sorry, small man. I will return back to that in a second. Michael, that would be the best game ever, like game of the year, if you could just raid your friends' games as animals. Like, imagine that you are the elk trolling your friend, or mountain goat. Like, imagine goat simulator in this game. You are the goat. That would be perfect. Then I would have someone to blame, to be honest. Like, yeah, my friend is playing Red Deer too good. I'm not a bad hunter. My friend is playing Red Deer too good. They are pro. In terms of wrong gun, yes, I was aware that it was a wrong gun. It was just there was a minor bug, a visual bug when I was trying to prone down, so I just changed into any gun. I mean, Grey Lake Blues. But I would expect from you to be Badger, really, Lanani. After all those Badger talk, I would really expect for you to want to become a Badger. Yes, Michael, you got the right idea there. Or after all those bear puns, maybe a black bear. I really am not sure how far I am if I have a clear shot here. Yeah, retried. They run around 200, 300 meters sometimes. Please tell me I have a good shooting lane at this beautiful, beautiful red deer here. There we are. There we are. Okay. 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 Deep breaths, guys. Deep breaths. I am taking the shot right now. There we are. There we are. Okay. Just gotta hope that those tracks won't disappear as well. I know for sure it was a hit because it jumped in its place. And there we are. Okay. It was a good shot as well. Air bubbles, it was a long shot. Perfect. Perfect. Just gotta find some more trails. Oh. Honestly, if these tracks won't disappear, I will be so happy. I will be so happy. But I am trying to be as fast as I can because I won't take my chances with this again. As you can see, blood trails can be easily seen when you make a good shot. So I can track in a rather fast manner, and I can see some more over there. What was that? Some more over there, and here we are. Here we are. Okay. Well, let's congratulate ourselves, guys. Here we have our red deer. And it looks so cool. It looks so cool. Okay. I'm just so relieved right now. I mean, I will imagine at the very start of the stream, I will imagine I will be so happy to have a singular red deer, but I'm so happy about it. It was from 97 meters. Yeah, woohoo! Okay, this was a true relief, I can tell you that. It was a hunt rating full as well. It wasn't genetically good, but it doesn't really matter. I am still live, right, guys? Because I am seeing some connection issues on my side. Please tell me I'm still live. Let me check. I think I am live, but I am unsure because I lost some connection over here. If you have connection, just tell me. Right here, I am just taking a small break because I may or may not have lost connection. Right at this spot. You are live. Okay, perfect. Okay, thank you. Okay, so it was... We didn't lose much of blood. Sorry, I am just so ecstatic right now that I have got a red deer after such an effort has been put into this hunt. Okay, thank you for writing it down. I have lost very little meat. I have tracked it for very little. It ran for 125 meters. We have got 500 in-game money, which is perfect. This is the trophy screen. If you are wondering, this is how it looks like. Circumference, crown, antlers, length of main beam, and greatest spread. I am genuinely considering right now taxidermizing this one. But I need the money as well, sorry. I really appreciate this. I really appreciate getting this one, but I really need the money. I have only 60 in-game money right now, so I'm selling this. Sorry, guys. Like, I am genuinely poor in the game right now. Yeah, that will make it too much of a... Thank you so much, Minky. That will be too hard, though. Adding some... Ooh, okay, I'm just relieved right now. Adding some survival stuff into the game would make it too hard, in my opinion, but... And would require a lot of effort as well. I think this game does what it does best. It is a brilliant hunting game. Mouflon time? Definitely. I have promised some mouflon after Red Deer, and I am going to keep my promise. So we should be headed towards down here. Do I have some mouflon, eating zone, drinking zone? Around 5, so we are around the right time. Thank you, Hugh. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm really glad to hear that. So let's try and hunt some mouflon then. Thank you guys. Thank you. So we will try and get some mouflon now, as I have promised to get some. It is tier 5, right? Tier 5. So I am going to use my Remington 783 .243 caliber. Oh my goodness! Ow! I'm at. Okay, I really made a huge jump over there. So let's just run towards there. I think it should be easier to hunt. Hopefully it will be easier to hunt. Because I don't want another red deer case here. Honestly, like it was... I mean, I can tell you this, okay? It was really hard to get one, but it felt really good. Which I think is the whole point of hunting. The whole point of the challenge of hunting. Whole point of having a challenge in a hunting game. Which I really am enjoying this game, I can tell you that. And somebody asked me, no, you don't take permanent damage by falling. If it was that, there should have been a bar, health bar or something like that. It just replenishes itself. If you fall from too high of a place, then it just renders you unconscious in the spot. You just respawn at either a nearby campsite or at your lodge. I can't exactly remember, I think it was lodge. So let's just run towards mouflon area. We should be fine. And somebody asked me whether I have any dislikes about this game thus far. Like, I have made 10 things I loved about Way of the Hunter. I genuinely don't. Like, there are some minor issues, there are some things that could be added to the game, like bow hunting. I would love to see that. But if you are asking me whether there is anything that I am disliking about the game, there's genuinely not. The game is definitely perfect for me. I mean, there are some issues here and there that should be smoothed out, but other than that, core mechanics are beautiful and woods look beautiful. I agree with you, Michael. So we should be going up there. Let me just listen to my environment as well. Transylvania has beautiful, beautiful environment. Like, I am really enjoying Transylvania. These are two distinct maps as well. Like, one worry I had was, since these maps were going to be 144 square kilometers, I was worried that they would be too similar. Yeah, retried. It is the same for any tier 6 animal, really. Elks, I had the same. American black bears, I had the same. And for elk, I had the same. Red deers, I think I counted them as well. Red deers, I had, as you can see, as you have experienced with me, they just run away before you can see them. It's hard to see them. One additional difficulty for black bears, I would say, is that they are not really going with packs. They are just going solo. At least that's what I have seen thus far. So if you spooked one, you have to find that specific one again, which makes it a tad bit harder. I haven't tried to hunt one yet, but I will definitely try and hunt some black bears soon enough in either Pure Hunt series or Hardcore series. So I will, since I have got my hands on SM12, a tier 6 rifle in the game, I will be trying to get a tier 6 animal on a video as well. Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having two games that you really like, that you can just zap between them. Like, if you fancy some aspects of classic, okay, great, then open that game and play that. If you like Way of the Hunter for some specific aspects, open that and play that. Call of the Wild, same. Next Hardcore series video, actually, I don't have a recorded next Hardcore series video. I will be recording it either today or tomorrow, so I really don't know. But I'm open to suggestions. Do you want to see any specific animals? Any specific maps you'd like to see in Hardcore series next? Because I really... There are some more red deers, but I have done my share of red deers. I guess I am going to go hunt some mouflons. I am really open to suggestions in terms of what would you like to see in the next hardcore video. No HUD. If you are unfamiliar, if you are watching the stream and if you are unfamiliar with what hardcore series is, it's basically I am closing all HUD, I am getting the game into the hardest difficulty, Ranger, and it is just elk hardcore no prone challenge. Okay, you are just... I can try that. I can truly try that. You know what? If there are no other suggestions, I might do that. I might do that. I can't promise about no prone part, but I can try to hunt elks. And there is a red fox alerted. I can try and shoot one if I can see it. There's a beautiful, beautiful... Did I hit it? Did I hit it? What do you think? Okay, Hugh, that's great to hear. That's great to hear. Red deer, you mean, Michael? Michael, what are you doing? Please, please, don't give anyone any ideas. I don't want to do that. That's genuinely too hard. That will genuinely be too hard. Red deer, no prone, hardcore challenge. Okay, I will do that after I think I am good enough at the game. But thank you, Hugh. Thank you. I will try and do justice to any animal. Transylvania is fine. Yes. Do you like any? Do you have any preference over any animals thus far? Sorry, any maps thus far? Like Transylvania over Nez Perce or Nez Perce over Transylvania? What is this? A red fox resting zone. Okay. Do you have any preference of maps? So I have... Did I just run over? No. Okay. It was somewhere around there. Okay, Lanani. Okay. You know, I will get some 5 stars soon enough. I had a couple of 4 stars. I didn't really film them though. I didn't really record them. I didn't think 4 star was something special. I am just waiting for my 5 star still. So after I get a 5 star, I will definitely make a video about it. But red deer 5 star may not come for a very long time. Yeah, I haven't seen any bear hunting either. I will try and do some bear hunting. Okay. You know what? Next hardcore series will be either elk or black bear. But I can promise you I will make a black bear hunting video either in pure hunt or hardcore. Because I really wonder about hunting them as well. Because they look wonderful. Like, I am really curious about that. Yes, fallow and roe. I haven't seen fallow yet, but roe looks beautiful. I imagine fallow looks the same as well. Like, it looks beautiful as well. Mouflons look beautiful. I mean, there are so much things to love about Transylvania. I really get that. But one thing I really like about Nez Perce is it's rather dense environments. Like, there are many open fields and woods in Transylvania, whereas there are some mountains, riversides, some more denser areas in Nez Perce. So I think it is more saturated, Nez Perce. Nez Perce is a bit more saturated. I think, now that I think about it, even though it has 500 less animals, as you know, Nez Perce has 2,500 animals and Transylvania has 3,000. Even though that, I really felt like Nez Perce has a lot more animals in it. Like, it just is how I felt like. It definitely is not the mathematical truth, but that's what I felt like. And there's some kind of a similarity with Nez Perce and Skyrim, if that makes sense. I really feel like Skyrim, Nez Perce looks like Skyrim map. I don't know why I think like that, but it looks like that for me. I haven't found a ruins yet. I have seen some really cool stuff at the start of the stream in Brute Rocks, but no ruins yet, no. But as you can see, I have only unlocked this much of the map. Like, considering Nez Perce, in my time in Nez Perce, I have, like, literally have 2 hours, 3 hours in Transylvania, and that's all. So I am really curious about both ruins and other sites in the game, in the Transylvania map. And B, collectibles. What are those collectibles? I really wonder them. I really wonder what those are about. Are those like deer racks that are shed? I really wonder about that. And okay, give me a second here. I have to take a photo here. This just looks fantastic, doesn't it? Let me adjust some more contrast, some exposure lower. Okay, some temperature maybe, some saturation. No, too much saturation. Bad saturation. Okay, 1 p.m. Pause the game. No. Let me just Dracula's castle. Yeah, that would be brilliant, wouldn't it be? Let me just try and take a picture here. Taking into consideration here as well. Maybe from down here. I think it looks cool. What do you think? I took a screenshot. Maybe it's a bit too saturated. Let me lower this. And another one. And from the sky up above. No, sky doesn't look that good. Where am I? Where am I? Where is my character? Here I am. I am looking at the distance. Wondering where the Dracula is. Okay, let's pick up our pace in terms of our mouflon hounds. What was that? This is a red deer drinking zone. Beautiful to know. Beautiful to know. It will probably help me the next time around that I am trying to hunt some red deers. It is around 6:11 in the game. Okay, what am I doing? I have pressed a lot of buttons there. Photo mode is really cool. I mean, I've heard those conversations about nerfing the photo mode, but I mean, one part of me really wishes it to not be nerfed, if that makes sense, because it just is beautiful. I mean, if someone wants to use it in a exploitative way, let them use it. I mean, I won't, but I just like to have that range. Yeah, I mean, you can just play this game as a nature walking simulator where you can observe animal behavior as well. Like, take your binoculars in your hands and take a look around. It just is a beautiful game. I don't know if you know about that, but my very first videos were about ambience videos. Like in Call of the Wild, I will just walk around, put a slow music behind, and just walk and put up videos such as that. I have like 4 videos with ambience setting. Like, if I knew Way of the Hunter would come like that, I will genuinely wait for it. Because this environment is tons better than what Call of the Wild offers. It has its own beauty, but it has better sound design, Way of the Hunter. Yeah, definitely, Lanani. I definitely agree with your idea. That's a good idea. As well as there was another guy in Discord who suggested that you could actually buff the photo mode by allowing it to be only used on your lodge without going into the field. And when you're on field, you will be only able to use it around 5 meters radius. I really like both of those ideas, like Ranger difficulty not having that, or Ranger difficulty nerfing it, or simply nerfing it as a whole by making it available from lodge. I like both of those ideas, but I really want it to stay in some form. I really don't want them to just lower the range in all of the modes. That will be really bad. That will be really bad, because I really enjoy filming. I filmed some badgers, as I said before. Like, it is really fun to explore the map with photo mode. Let's see, what is this? This is my Eurasian badger and mouflon eating area. Yeah, as imagined, we didn't find anything here. Let me see if I have any other areas for mouflon. I think I have one more. I should have one more. So one thing... Yeah, that will be sad. One thing I noticed is that sometimes you find new zones and an icon appears about the animal, and it is really far... Sorry, and it is really far away from that set need zone. So I am imagining like what I'm drawing here is a huge area, and it is possible to find mouflon, for example, in all of this area. At least that's what I gathered. Yeah, definitely. I mean, there are no leaderboards or no competitions yet. If there are, that should definitely be reconsidered. But right now, I am really enjoying it. I have... like, you can just wait here. You can unpause the game as well. I probably, as you know, you can unpause the game and watch animals move. Like, how cool is that? At first, I even thought about buffing it when I first started playing. Then I concluded that it is at the perfect range. I think it's the perfect version of itself right now. So let's try and get to the base of all the mouflons and try to find them from there on. I heard them like a million years ago when I started to stream, but I am not sure where they are right now. I really didn't imagine red deer hunt would take this long, and to be completely honest, I thought like I would hunt a couple of red deers, could you imagine it right now? A couple of red deers, and I would move on to another animal, so I didn't really scout the area that much. And to my absolute disappointment, I have been unable to find any for hours. But let's try and find some mouflon. I think I can just run around as well. Definitely, Michael. I mean, one thing that is really beautiful is, like, if I should state one issue I have with Call of the Wild, is you could definitely always spam water sources for an animal. Not a specific animal, maybe. Maybe some animals might not be always there, but there is, I guarantee you, there's always an animal around water sources in Call of the Wild. Here, that is definitely not the case. You really cannot find animals at water sources all the time. I think I only saw twice or three times by now around lakes, animals around lakes. So this is really cool. I really like that. So there's a resting zone here. As I said before, this whole area is completely open for mouflons, I guess. So I will be scouting the area right now. And at the very worst, it will give you an idea of how I scout the area, how I play the game, how I hunt in general. Like, I like to do these rather long walks, exploration walks, and in the meantime, if you are using Hunter Sense, it is easy to spot animals, it is easy to spot need zones, and even if I am at the highest difficulty, Ranger difficulty with no HUD, you can really spot tracks easily, at least some of them, and it really helps you to hear at least the animals when they are spooked at the very least. And some mouflon. Okay, we have spooked some. That's half good, half bad. These are what mouflon look like. There they run. Okay, let's try and get behind them. Okay, I know I spooked them. I didn't know they were here, but I think we can get to them. They are really not that easy to spook as well, as you can gather, because I am around, like, how many meters is there from here to there? It is around 150 meters, right? And they were spooked. If they were elks or any other animals, if these were any other animal, they would be spooked really quite easily, I would guess. So around these parts, they are going downhill. Michael. And that's quite good to hear, actually. That this is a really similar feeling to scouting in real life. Like, you are just walking around, trying to sense stuff, trying to find some tracks, trying to hear animals, and if you can, you start stalking them, and when you are 100% sure, you are just trying to make the perfect shot, and latter half is completely tracking the bloodstains, which is a really cool gameplay loop. Every game has some sort of a loop, and this is this game's. You first scout, then stalk, then shoot, then track, and repeat, which is really, really good, very well implemented in this game. I can tell you that. I believe they are somewhere around here, so I won't be rushing this. This is a rather open area as well. Maybe I should rush it, I'm not sure. I don't know how long this stream has been, so... Yeah, definitely. I mean, it depends on what you are looking for. I keep on saying this. I really love Way of the Hunter, and if you ask me, I will definitely say Way of the Hunter is better than Call of the Wild in many aspects, but they are not really the same kind of games. So it really depends on who you ask, what the person is looking for in a hunting game. If they are looking to hunt, let's say 50 animals in an hour, and just have a really casual time, then this game might not be it. But if they are looking for a realistic hunt, then this game is definitely it. Over 2 hours? Really? Really? You gotta be kidding me. 2 hours and 30 minutes. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is definitely becoming a meme. I am making a short stream here, guys. Yeah, definitely, I really hadn't noticed. Like, and I should tell you this about myself as well. Like, I am not someone who can sit in front of a computer or in front of something. I can sit for 2 hours straight, okay? I have to move. I have to stretch my legs. I have to run around, move. I am that kind of a person. I really can't sit in front of a screen for more than 20-30 minutes. And this should show you how much I'm enjoying this stream right now. Because I haven't noticed it's been 2 hours. Like, it's crazy. I really hadn't noticed that. So let's try and find one of these mufflons then. Wow, it's really interesting to notice that it has been 2 hours. But I won't cut it right now. I will try and hunt these mufflons. And if that goes unsuccessful, then that's it, unfortunately, for today. That would be it, unfortunately, for today. But I am quite positive we will be able to find some mufflons. You can hear this wind howling, right? It just is beautiful. It just... atmosphere, sound design in this game is something I cherish the most. So which way did they run, I imagine? By the way, this game is definitely a game that you should pre-schedule your times. Okay, I spooked them again, but they're around there, at least we know that now. You really should schedule your time beforehand, because you really don't know how fast the time moves when you play this game, and every single hunt practically takes a lot of time, like 2 hours. Yeah, maybe that's the part they were talking about in dynamic weather. But there are some rain, and I have seen in trailers some thunders and lightning strikes as well. Maybe that's what they were meaning when they talked about dynamic weather. I'm not 100% sure, but that's definitely cool. One thing I would say is, I'm not 100. Thank you, Lanani. Thank you for joining the stream thus far. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Good luck. Good luck on your errands. And one thing I would add to this Transylvania map is there are some mushrooms here and there that you are not able to see in Nez Perce Valley, which I think is something they did some research on. Probably it is how the dirt works in Transylvania. I'm just guessing here, but there are some mushrooms here and there that you are not seeing in Nez Perce Valley. And yes, subtle weather changes will be perfect. I think this game has a brilliant future. Brilliant future. let me check from up here. Let's use this place as an overwatch. I hope I can find some mufflons from this point. I believe they are down there. I'm like 90% sure they are down there. I don't know how I'll go down from here though. Will it hurt? I think it won't. Yeah, that will be weird for you, Michael, to get used to picking them up and now not being able to. I think I should slow down here. I believe we are really close to some herds of mufflon. That will be so funny, wouldn't it be? Like they are... I mean, that's why if your friends could raid your hunt as an animal would be so cool. Like, they would hunt in trees, they would hide in trees, and you wouldn't even know. You really made me paranoid right now. Are they? Are they around? Are they around watching me, failing to find them? I mean, I'm sure some of the red deers just did that. I'm like 90% sure some red deers were watching me, just failing to hunt them. Come on, mufflons. Just give me some sort of a noise. Here we are. Here we have some noise. Brilliant. They are up there. So they are not in trees, in fact, but they are somewhere down the hill. So let's get our ramming to 783. Let me recalibrate to 150 meters. Zero into 150 meters. And let's try and get it. Okay, Michael. Okay. That's really funny. That's truly funny. I am probably butchering a lot of names in English, to be honest. Like Mouflon, Shemi, Shemwa. Mupaleta. Okay. I am probably butchering a lot of names. What is that bug? Oh my goodness. They're around 100 meters. So I should be really close by right now. Let me zero into 100 meters. Just in case. How are they around 100 meters around me? I think they are just around this hill, I guess. They are down somewhere, that's for sure. Okay, there are some coal mufflons down there. One thing that's really not helping you is when one is spooked, all of the others are spooked as well. So let's try and rush this one if we can. So these guys are running this way. There are two different mufflon herds I'm seeing right now. One is running downhill, one is running from here. Oh, this is such a cool place. It is from the traders as well. Okay, I am distracted right now. Give me a second. I know they ran away. They ran somewhere towards here, I guess. But let me first photograph this. Let me photograph it here. Let me photograph it somewhere around here. Not here. Let me photograph it here. Yes. I am really loving the photo mode. Okay, this is such a cool place as well. Okay, let's unlock here as well. I think this should be unlocked by now. This is photo. What does it mean? It just says photo. Oh, so I should take a picture of it. There are some points where you should take pictures. How do I take pictures though? Like officially? I think I did. Have I not? Is there any other way I can take some pictures? I'm not sure. Let's get to the photo mode. Maybe there's a taking a photo button. I'm not sure. Raise camera, lower camera, reset. I don't know how to take pictures of this. Sorry. Yeah, that's definitely a huge distraction for me. Okay, oh my goodness. Okay, what are the chances that I will survive this fall? What are the chances? I will take it. Oh my goodness, I am dying. Sorry, guys. Oh, shoot. This is what happens when you die. At least I have been able to show you this. Okay. Note to myself for future reference. Do not jump over cliffs. Well, that was a successful mufflon hunt. That's for sure. And I completely lost them. What do you say about that? Okay. I think, you know what? I really enjoyed this stream. Chances are 0, yes. I have really enjoyed this stream. I hope you did as well. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And if you did, please do like. And if you like to see more Way of the Hunter content and live streams and more, please do subscribe. And I think I will cut it here. Although I have only got 1 red deer, it was really a tough journey. But it was really fun for me. I really enjoyed every single second of it. I hope you did as well. And I think I will stop streaming right here. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for chatting with me. Thank you for being here and watching and writing stuff. And even if you are just watching, just thank you. Thank you very much. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.